Welcome to my sketching tutorial of my character Lisa. I'm starting on my resolution of 2500 times 3000. That's set in the canvas. Now, I usually make my background color to be a little bit of blue tints, so my sketch line color will pop and be more visible to me. I'm using a more orange bright for the color. My brush is graphite pencil and ibis. I'm setting the brush size. It varies, but because of my canvas size, I'm using 4.0, though I may change it ahead of time. Okay, so I start up with the sketch of her head. Right, I sketch heads with in a rectangular form or like a cylinder. Then for the shoulders, since the shoulder is facing us in this drawing, I just use the ball, circle. Then her body, wanted her torso to be slim. I want her to be a slim character, slim hip. So I just made a basic sketch of that. The direction I want the hand to be, I may use cylinders to just do that too. Making a little detail in these fingers. I'll edit all that later on in the video. But this is just getting things down, setting it all up, making sure that the image I had in my head doesn't leave. Her face towards the left, her body towards the right. I then drawing her legs. I want her to be more, to look like she's, should I say, hovering. Her right leg will be front a little, while her left leg goes all the way back. Sketching the leg, it's almost like a cylinder, but making the upper part of the cylinder wide and the lower part to be slim. You can notice how I try my best to sketch it all out. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do at this point, but ended up deciding on this will be the best with her left leg to the back. Even if it's the sketch phase, I usually add some details like minor shading so that I can remember what I'm drawing and I won't get confused with the proportions and all that. Now I'm going into a little bit more detail. The basic sketch that I want is done. Now I'm making her head to have more of the curves. Let it be more understandable. Putting more detail in her neck. As you can see, I'm erasing some parts and drawing in other parts. It's to make it have more detail. When sketching, you have to keep adding details and details from a very basic sketch till it reaches a point where the sketch is almost as good as a finished piece, a finished lined piece. But it's meant to be a sketch. You line it out if you want to. Some people choose to color on top their sketches, while some prefer making a line art like me. As you can notice, her arm, I made her arm a little shorter than how it initially was. I did that because as I was adding one of the details, I noticed that her arms were actually longer than normal. Yeah, I'm cleaning up some parts, adding in more, making sure that everything is alright. From this angle, you'll be able to see her elbow a little bit. So I had to make sure that was in. When drawing the forearm, the distal part, the lower part of the forearm is slimmer than the upper part of the forearm. You could use your own hand as a reference to that. Just by looking, you'll notice it's wider when it's closer to your body and is slimmer towards your wrist. Then from here on, well, I know a lot of you have issues drawing hands. Yeah, I have issues sometimes with drawing hands, but those things can be tackled with some tutorials. If you want me to make a tutorial for that, just write in the comments on hands. I'll be sure to make a tutorial on that in the future. I'm cleaning up stuffs in the whole thing. her fingers, it's still there, but if you look at it, it's very rough. So I have to make it more detailed to keep adding, keep doing more. You just have to keep adding and removing to make sure it's perfect, to make sure that that idea you had in your head actually comes out in an alright way. It's in a way that you feel satisfied with yourself and be like, yes, I am happy with myself now. I erased the whole fingers again, but I made sure I did that fast because the image of what I actually did at first was still in my head. So I still knew the length that the fingers would be, the size, so I won't miss mistakes. The fingers shouldn't be too straight, so I curved them a little, making a little adjustments. I put all those lines in the middle of the arms. I also do it for the legs. It's to help me remember that I'm trying to think in 3D. So yeah, I carved them and all that. Now I'm drawing her busts, her breasts. I don't know if I should censor this. I think we're all grown up, I guess. I hope. So yeah, nothing much to that. It's just like balloons. Well, yeah, balloons filled with water. So it's curved at it's pointy at the top and more jiggly at the bottom. I can also make a tutorial for that if you want. I'll definitely make it age rated for the younger viewers. Moving on. I worked on her shoulders. As you can see, I had to clean up a lot to make sure it's neat. All the lines passing through her body from the initial sketch, I had to erase that like right now. And making sure her ribs, and I don't really go into too much detail unless I want to. But in this drawing, I actually want her to be more of smooth because she's slender but not starving. Yeah, so I didn't make her ribs show too much, you know. Yeah, right now we're at the hip. This part can be tricky at some point because, well, even I took a lot of time in doing this part alone. It's actually very tricky if you're new to it. But with time and practice, yeah, practice. With time and practice, you'll get good at it. So just keep drawing, keep doing your stuff. You get good at this part. So I sped things up a little bit, not so we won't waste too much time with the stomach. As you can see, I'm working on the legs now, still on her hip, but yeah, the legs. It's just adding in detail. There's not really anything much to it, so I'll let you watch on the process from here on. And I'll give comments later. So. Right now, I'm working on her hair. I start with the basic shape, just round, puffy, the size I want it. Then I go on and add more detail based on her direction and to show flow. It's best to use stuffs like hair and clothes to do that because they're very light and easily moved by the slightest wind. So yeah, I use her hair to show her motion and the direction. And from all this, it's very visible that she's moving from the left to right or breeze is blown from the right to left, depending on what I had. Working on the hair, it wasn't really much of a stress because it's just the basic strands. Her hair isn't that big, so I didn't have to stress too much. And cleaning all these lines and making the sketch neat, it really helps. It prevents you from being confused on what you're actually working on. Next, I'm adding a new layer so that I can begin working on the clothes. I also changed the color to make it more orange to help me understand the difference in what I'm doing. A single layer for the whole sketch of her structure, her body, then a new layer for her clothes. As from here, I had to erase some portions of her left hand because the clothes is gonna be uploading the whole thing, so it won't be visible. So other accessories of hers. From here, the layer of her main body, the one I drew on with red, I had to reduce the opacity so I could see her clothes more clearly. Even though it had a different color for the sketch lines, I still had to make it more visible to make things easier. I also erased a lot of her body parts most of the times to make things more neat, to make things neater than the way they were and more understandable. Also, always remember to flip your canvas every now and then. It helps you notice mistakes that you wouldn't have noticed when or without flipping your canvas, so it's very useful. Always try to do it. Now I'm creating a new layer so I can start working on her face. I left the face for last because it's very important. It tells a lot about the character, what the character is doing, the expression, and basically everything. So I left it for last and now I'm working on it. You can notice how much I zoomed in compared to when drawing the rest of her body. That's because of how detailed it has to be. Even if it's a sketch, it actually has to be very detailed. When working on the nose, in as much as you won't, I don't really bother too much about it. I actually had to make sure it's in the right position. Though I only draw a single stroke, but it gives a lot. It actually says a lot about it, the character. As for her lips, I could still work on it while making the line art, but this simple lip I did, it gives me all the info I need to use when lining her. Same goes for her eyebrow, just a long, thin line, but I had to be very careful about how I do it. Lastly, I'm increasing the opacity of her main body layer so I can erase parts that I need to take out and also do a little bit of retouching. For instance, her ears, her chins, the lines on her face, and all of that. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to my channel for more updates.